Alright, so recently, while I was basically on the Android phone, I was basically viewing a bunch of traditional roguelikes, and one of them was Dungeon Slyn here. This is a game that's available on the Microsoft Store as well as Google Play, and I figured I'd just jump into it to show off a little bit of the game and what it's all about. Alright, so, new game. I'll note that basically there's a paid version for this game, and as you can see, you basically have locked classes. I think in the Google Play Store, the Crusader is also locked. I can't really remember, but I know basically these guys are always available, so let's go for one of them. I'll note that the mage probably is easier to play, but we'll go with the fire because I'm a fan of that type of thing. And DFuxa Plays presents Dungeon Slyn, the free version. And there's music. Let's see here. So we can have all loot and stuff on. We're just gonna take off the music if we can find it. Well, whatever. I guess we're gonna be stuck with music because there is no option to turn it off. Oh well. Now I'll note that in the Google Play version, obviously you don't have the advantages of the inventory over here or this much space to basically look at stuff. But to basically give you a breakdown of what's going on, you have an inventory button which basically brings up your inventory. You've got a rest button for resting if you need to. That's an enemy right there. You can right click on it, or if you're in the Google Play, you can hold click and it'll basically tell you its stats. So there's its attack, there's its stats and all that. In many ways, I think that the PC version might be better and giving more information and stuff like that. But whatever. There's a fire button for if you have stuff to fire. I don't have anything I can fire, but if we go over here and pick up this, we can basically ready this, and I can fire if I have something to fire it with, I guess. And it can what is basically just tell you about what's on the ground. Identify scroll, that's really useful to find because that basically lets you identify stuff. This is a game with everything being on a deed, so you have to have identification scroll to tell you what's going on. There's a log to basically let you know stuff. There's a help if you need it. Dungeon Slyn 1. And there is a way to zoom out on the Google Play. I'm not sure if you can do that here with this version, but whatever. We don't really need it. The game's fairly simple enough anyways, so it's not really too much of an issue. Here's a goblin. It knows how to use weapons and items and may flee when low in health. Now, this is primarily a bump attack type of game in many ways, but there's also spells like other stuff you can do, so... Ooh, good, we got a corpse here. So, something I know about, the enemies is that they basically, will leave corpses, and this is also a game where, you have a hunger clock and, you devour corpses, so, Dungeon Crawl Some Soupish, I guess we'll say it is. So, I'm not sure if Dungeon Crawl Soup is specifically the main influence for this game, per se. There's the stairs down. And you'll notice I'm basically playing with the mouse. You can, if you want to, play with the keyboard, if that's your thing. But this is a game that I think is also it's very playable with the mouse if you want to do that. Now this thing here, will basically ID your stuff. So basically tells me if stuff is cursed or if it's uncursed. It won't actually tell me what the specific stats and stuff is, so I can't tell if item will have basically negative improvements on it or positive ones. I can only tell if it's blessed, cursed, or basically normal. Let's get that orcish dagger. Elven Helm. But yeah, basically, I can't tell like if this is a +0 Elven letter helm or -1. Same as dagger here. I can put it on, and like I can like get some information that way. But I'll note there was some stuff like this dagger here. If I try to like ready it or wheel it, it won't give me any stats or anything about it. It'll just basically be like an orcish dagger. If I try to unready it, then it doesn't give me any information. Now, note by if you have like an item and you don't know if it's cursed or not, you can basically put them on, but you can't take them off. But you won't know that unless you actually know they're cursed to begin with. So you only learn if they're cursed if you actually try to take them off that way. So there's a lot of like little fine-tuning elements in this game. This is a game that I'm basically showing off because it was basically the best game that I basically found, I believe, on the Google Store in like the roguelikes. But yeah, you see this like studded leather armor here. If I want to like say wear it, and this might be uncursed because it's basically a negative thing here. If I try to take it off, I can take it off. All right, so this isn't cursed, but basically you have to be like careful of like putting that stuff on because you won't know if it's cursed if like unless you've actually like done like one of those like little orb things to basically find out or something else. There's a goblin. Another level up. And I'll note by if you look down here, daggers and fire because I got this thing ready, so I can basically ready that if I need to. You're dead. Now here's like a shop. Basically shops are where you can buy stuff and sell stuff. This guy's a shopkeeper. He's NC, I guess. I'm not sure if this is the name of someone who helped develop the game or not, but I've seen it quite a few times now. He knows how to use weapons and items. He may flee when it's low in health. He'll follow players up and down stairs. He's basically got these items on him, as you can see. So he's got like a red wand, which might be like a fire wand. He's got a violet potion. He's got a spire potion. There's experience for being killed. His size is medium. His magic resistance is 50. He's got move speed of 18. He's got an armor class of 10. And he's got maximum HP of 67. So he's much stronger than me at the moment. Now, note with this guy here, if you try and step on something and pick it up, he's immediately going to block the door for you to get out. So unless you use a teleport scroll or you kill him, you can't get out. So the only way out of here for now is to either pay for this thing, which I can't. He wants 120 gold, which I don't have, so I can't do anything with that. So we're basically going here, and we're just going to drop it. If I had the ability to sell for it, I might be able to get that, but whatever. Let's just go in here and we'll try and sell some stuff. We'll sell this. So he'll just want 4 gold for that. And yeah, by the way, they'll pay gold for bad items because of the simple fact that they are still, I guess, worth something. By the way, this is uncursed in a new corpse. So basically, corpses are never accursed usually, but you have to be careful because stuff can be cursed, and you won't know until you actually find out if from the identification or those orb things or whatnot. So gotta be careful of that. Now I'll note something, by the way. That's basically a book I want to basically get, so I'll have to get some gold for it. Let's pick this up. I want to identify scrolls too. This green scroll, note down over here, basically says unpaid. Basically, this tells you what items are basically in your inventory that you haven't paid for. Now, basically, if I look at this, the price is basically $270 for it, so pretty damn expensive to buy. But here's the thing: if I want to, I can actually ID stuff that's currently in here, and then we won't have to buy it basically because I'll know what it is. But basically, let's just try and buy for this, I think. We'll pay for the identify scroll. It basically cost me 18 gold. So now it's basically taken off. We'll basically buy that. Let's go and we're just going to use this identify scroll here to try and, identify some stuff. We're going to identify this clear potion. Or actually, we'll go for the midnight blue potion first because this might be water. Alright, so that's basically an uncursed potion of gain energy. So if I go down here, and it's not really doing anything for me, but whatever. Basically, we identified that, and if I do this again... by the way, you want to be very careful not to read the shop items. If you read these scrolls or anything else, this guy's going to get mad at you and he's going to make you pay for it. For a service fee, I guess. And if you don't have the money, he's going to kill you because you can't get out. And you have to try and go through him, which is usually going to be very bad. All right, let's read this one. We'll identify more stuff. So let's identify this dark ocean potion, I guess, maybe. I would like to get this clear one, but it's not showing up down here for some reason. And I don't know why the inventory is messing up like that, but whatever. Basically, we identified this thing twice, I guess, so let's just drop that. I'm not going to buy it. It's cool it's there, but whatever. This is possibly water, which is why I'm not buying it, but whatever. And we'll drop this scroll. Now, note that there is, like, a sort of aspect of, like, quaff ID and, like, read ID. You want to be very careful, though, with that, because obviously it'll be very bad. Just to sort of demonstrate it. If I, like, read this, basically this is a scroll of fire, and what it basically did, it burned my hat. So basically this thing's now been very burnt. It's going to have basically negative armor as a result of it, so it's not that useful anymore, this thing, but whatever. We'll take that off and I'll just go sell it, basically, because it's not really worth as much anymore. I can also do quaff ID, right? So we can basically find out what this stuff it does. So let's try drinking this. And note, by the way, you can actually dip stuff into other stuff if you want to, but I don't recommend doing that unless, like, you basically know what it's all about. Basically, if you dip, like, say, holy water on something, you'll, like, bless it, or if you dip, like, cursed water, unholy water, you'll basically curse stuff. But let's just show quaff ID. So, apparently my Elven Lairhelm burns further. I don't know why. Alright, so this basically, that was apparently some potion of, like, gain, like, XP or MP or whatever. I'm pretty sure it's gained a little bit of MP from that, so we got a little bit, like, more max XP and max other stuff. I'll note by, like, if you look at this new corpses right down here, look at my MP, which is basically 11. Some stuff can, like, boost your, like, your stuff above, like, it's, like, current stats, so basically that boosts me up to, like, 12 mana by eating that new corpse. That one brought me up to 13. Basically, I got more mana on my warrior, which is cool. And I feel a mild buzz. So if I look at my character here, he should tell me that he's drunk. That's what usually being buzzed means, you get drunk. By the way, you have skills in this game, so you have like skills for all your different, like, weapons and spells and stuff like that. Here's the stats to your character, by the way. So basically, you just right click on this guy, you'll basically get stats for him. There's just, like, his attributes, his, like, HP, armor class, other stuff. Oof. There is something to watch out for hunger, by the way. As you get more hungry, you'll basically, like, start to deteriorate, and usually it's bad. There's your weight limit. Weight's very important because if you go over 1500, you start to get, like, negative bonuses to your character. Basically, it'll move slower and, like, have, like, other penalties to your character and such. Oh, and float in the air. So we found a potion of levitation. So we're levitating at the moment. And yeah, there's achievements in this game, but whatever. Let's go up here. And there's the stairs down. We'll kill that thing. Find lots of gold. That'll be used for buying that book. There's an identify scroll again. Let's see what this one does. I'm completely healed. I'm not sure if that benefited me at all, but whatever. Now we know that we found our healing potions. That's actually really good to find out. I know what the healing potions are, so if I find them again, I'll be able to, like, use them to heal. So in here, I know what this thing does. Let's go over here, and we'll just pick up this. And we'll pick up that. And we'll pick up this conical hat, maybe. Let's just see if I can, like, get some information on this stuff here. So, use. Alright, let's try and find out what this thing does. It's a potion of water. So yeah, that's definitely a potion of water. It's like, this thing's basically useless. I don't think there's any purpose for water in the game unless it's holy water or unholy water. So just drop it. Won't worry about it. And we'll drop that. And I still got this hat right here, so let's just buy that's a lot of money to buy this hat. So let's just drop the hat then. So that hat has got some good attributes on it. By the way, these guys will charge more or less depending on, like, what the items basically have. So if there's good attributes on items, they'll basically make you, like, pay a lot for them. Kill that thing. And we're almost done exploring this dungeon. I'll note, by the way, that stuff does respawn in this game, so you'll basically have to watch out for, like, enemies basically respawning on you. And by the way, also getting attributes randomly as you go out for the game. Basically, as like you go through like 600 turns, I guess it is, you'll basically get more like attributes or lose attributes basically on like what you're basically doing. We level up again. Now note that the fire, by the way, he gets higher HP gain, so we're not going to get a lot of MP on this guy, but we'll basically get lots of like HP. The scroll erupts into a tower of flame. Well, we basically did that and burst flames all around us. Kill that guy. Okay, let's loot that Lichen corpse. Now, note, boy, that corpses do degrade over time, but some do not rot, and I'll basically tell you if they don't. Which is good. There's an orcish helm. That might have some good stuff on it, but we'll not put it on until I know if it's cursed or not. Let's go this way first. There's a shield. A large shield could be useful. Awesome. Oh, we found an enemy. Now, I'll note that this corpse here, the gecko corpse, this one does rot and it doesn't tell you, so if it doesn't tell you that it's not going to rot, it's going to rot. So we'll just eat that, we'll get some nutrition from it. And you can basically eat whatever you want in this game, though some stuff is not advisable to eat. If I find like a zombie, for example, you don't want to eat zombies. They're usually bad to eat. Very bad to eat. I got enough gold to go back to a shopkeeper, so I'll probably do that soon. We'll get that book. Here's a kobold. Alright, so basically just, identify stuff. Basically this thing, if you step on it, it'll tell you if stuff is cursed. So one of our things is cursed, the potion down here apparently. And yeah, I'm not sure what to say about this inventory. It might be better to, if you play the mobile version, because it looks like this thing doesn't expand, or maybe it's just the fact that my my thing is just too low or whatnot, but whatever. In like the Google Play version, this will scroll properly, but I guess it's not scrolling properly on this thing here. And this thing isn't popping up as it should, so... Oh well. Can I close up stuff? Okay, it looks like my thing's basically, not working as it's intended to, which is the problem. But whatever. Basically, like, you're getting the gist of the game. It's better on the Google Play, I guess, for inventory, which is unfortunate, but whatever. Let's drop this just so I can see what I'm doing here. And note by if you want, you can drop multiple things. So let's drop this, for example. We'll drop that. There's the cursed item, the like green potion down here. And I apparently found another extra healing potion, so if I click on this, it'll basically tell me what the item is all about. So, an uncursed potion of extra healing, basically it cures food poisoning and illness. If it's blessed, it'll do like more healing. If it's uncursed, it'll do less. If it's cursed, it'll only do minimal healing. It may increase your max XP if you drink it. So this basically will increase your XP, which is nice. It exercises Constitution and Strength. It cures hallucination and blindness. And when thrown again, it causes its target to gain health from exercise or Constitution. So, awesome little potion. Alright, let's see. Now, note by the identify scroll, if like, these things are like uncursed, they only identify 1 to 4 items, basically, so sometimes we get multiple, like, uses from these things, but sometimes you won't get any. If they're blessed, they'll get like it's possibly they could identify all your items, and if they're cursed, they'll basically identify only the scroll, which sucks. Whatever. If I click on this, it won't tell me what it is because, you know, I don't have any idea what it is. Let's pick all that stuff. Let's use this to try and find out what that Cursed Light Green potion does. And it's like Potion of Blindness. Alright, this is a very bad potion right here. This Cursed Potion of Blindness. This is like probably one of the worst things you could drink. If it's blessed, it'll basically cause you to lose sight for 125 to 325 turns. If it's uncursed, 250 to 450 turns. And if it's cursed, 375 to 575 turns. So it takes a long time to get, you know, out of blindness if you drink something like this, so you want to pretty much avoid it. It is possible to get around this if like you like kill certain monsters, which basically lets you see the enemies, but I don't have that going on, so probably very bad to like, you know, see that. And now I know that all this is uncursed, I should probably start wearing it. So let's see what this does. That's just you know, it'll give me an extra armor, which is nice. That shield will give me some extra armor. The cloak will do nothing for me, whatever, but it'll look cool, I guess. I'll not buy it if I want to. I can like switch over to this axe. Each of these like weapons have like different attributes. So like this will basically do a D6 damage to like small creatures, D4 to large. If I look at this base, it'll basically do D6 plus 1 damage to small, D6 to large. Okay, I guess the axe is a lot worse, but whatever. Basically, like, you know, they all have like, you know, different attributes to them. So as you go along in the game, you'll have to decide what the best weapons to use is. There's a hobbit. Good old hobbits. Knows how to use weapons and items. He's got a cloak on, apparently. And we'll pick up his dagger and his dwarvish cloak. That jackal. You know, I'm wondering if this game was made for Google Play and then like is ported over to like Microsoft Windows. Which would be interesting. Oh, there's a scary kobold. This guy's a little bit stronger than the last one, so he'll take a little bit more of a beating to fight down. And oh boy, that when you kill these guys, they actually drop all the items that they have. And this guy drops his corpse too, which is nice. By the way, if like you see this removes the slow, but slightly faster load. Basically, you can go over like, you know, the amount of like weight that you basically have in this game. So I'm going over like, you know, 1050 weight here. But here's the thing: as you get more and more overweight, you'll basically start to suffer penalties. And basically, what's going to happen? I'll possibly be losing turns basically as a result. Like my speed will basically go down. Like I'm moving speed of 9 now. And if I, you know, ate this kobold's corpse here, ugh. Yeah, these things don't scroll with like the Oh, okay, there we go. Why was that working before? Well, whatever. Basically, now I got the the ability to like, you know, scroll on this thing now here, which is nice. This large kobold, they have rots, by the way, so we're just gonna eat it. We'll get a little bit of nutrition from it. Yeah, kobolds don't like poison you like to do in DCSS, which is nice, I guess. And now I got even more scary kobold. This guy's a kobold lord. He's got no weapons or items on him though, so sucks to be him. Bleed him. Yum yum yum. Do. There's a blue vice scroll, another blue vice scroll. What do these do, I wonder? Read. Oh, that's remove curse. So this thing will basically remove curses if you're wearing cursed items. It's not too important to me right now, but you know, whatever, it does what it does. If it's blessed, it'll remove curses from all items in your inventory. If it's uncursed, it'll basically remove only from the armor and wielded weapon. And if it's cursed, it'll remove the curse from the scroll. So that's basically what it does. Here's the fire scroll. Deals fire damage in all surrounding squares, burns nearby webs, caution may boil potions, and burns scrolls and books. So that's basically like bursts fire all around you. Because we already, like, you know, red ID'd that, so we're good on that end. Yeah, it's kind of finicky. I wish that the scroll button, you know, would do like its job in here, but whatever. It just does whatever. All right, you know, here's this fountain. You want to be very careful with fountains because these things are very dangerous to do. You can basically drink them, but they'll basically sometimes have like negative or you know, very bad effects. Like this one is basically nothing to me. If I do it again, it is tasteless, no effect. That one spawned an enemy to fight. You can get some very bad enemies to fight from these, so you have to be very careful of them, but, you know. We're basically learning here. And it's tasteless, no effect. Alright, so that's done. We basically explored everywhere on the level, so let's go back over here. Apparently my dwarf's cloak and leather armor glow green, so we got ourselves a couple of blessed items in here I can possibly make use of. We gain level 5, that's cool. We'll eat that. Let's put this on. So this is a +2 dwarf's cloak. And then that's just an uncursed one. And by the way, the price will go up depending on like what the enchantments these things have, so, you know, it's good to notice stuff, I guess. Like this thing that you'll see is basically free. If I put it on, it's basically +2. It's still free because it's such a low cost, but whatever. I'm probably going to keep this leather armor because this basically gives me +4 armor compared to this stud leather that only gives me +3 and like weighs less. Even though the stud leather costs more. So let's put those on, I think. And we'll sell basically all the rest of that stuff. Yeah, I wish this worked a lot better. But whatever, we're not going to worry about it too much. Alright, hey-o, sir. Let's go sell some stuff to you. We're going to sell this potion of blindness because it's not too useful to me. And I can get a lot of money for it. I think we'll sell off this fire scroll because I don't really care about the fire scroll. We're going to sell off a bunch of this stuff here. Now, by the way, you can try selecting like multiple items, I think, in here, but pretty sure you can't, like, you know, mass sell stuff, unfortunately. So basically do this one at a time. Maybe there is a way to like mass sell stuff that I just don't know of, but whatever. We'll sell this stuff here. And we're going to keep this other stuff here because I may find bow and daggers are useful for being thrown stuff, so we'll keep them for that reason. Let's pick up this thing. Pick that up. I'm tempted to pick up this conical hat because it's probably got a good enchantment on it, but what it is, I don't know. So we want basically all that money for this stuff here. And did I buy it? Yeah, I did buy it. So you gonna move or not? Well, whatever. Basically, I'll note with books, you read them to like, you know, find out what they do. So I don't know what this does, but if I read it, the reading rules are just too much to comprehend. So sometimes this will happen. You'll get confused for reading books. So basically, I tried to read the book. It failed too. So we're just gonna wait for it to stop confusing me. Now let's move out here again. Alright, let's try reading this spell book. Alright, I learned a blink spell. So basically, I just learned a spell from this here. And you know, sometimes you'll fail, sometimes you succeed at reading these things. Basically, here's my first spell, it's blink. This allows you to teleport a short distance. Distances increase as skill increases. So basically, I have like a 0 chance of basically casting this, but essentially this lets you like, you know, use like spells here. And it's basically based on your intelligence, so if I had higher intelligence on this character, I could like cast spells with him. The fire isn't very good for casting spells, but you know, basically that's what, you know, you use these books for. You basically learn spells from them, and then you can do stuff with them. No, by the way, if I sell this back to him, it's worth much less, but whatever. Now, this is going to be very stupid to do, but never try on anything from even a store, because it's always possible that this stuff is cursed in here. So we're just going to put this on. And in this case, we put on a -2 corner fun hot. So this basically grants mages a bonus to charisma and other rolls reduces charisma. It periodically reveals an area of map around you. So basically, what this basically does is this will let me like get like clairvoyance to like stuff around me, which is okay, but at the same time it's -2, so it's gonna have like a negative like armor class I guess to it. And it's cursed, as you can see. So yes, it's possible to find cursed items in like the shop. And in this case, we now have ourselves a cursed hat on ourselves, which is not too useful. See, so he'll buy cursed stuff, that guy, and he'll also like sell cursed stuff too. Not sure if you noticed there, but that bat was actually moving faster than me. It actually got a couple attacks on me there, and that happens. And ow! Alright, so we got surrounded here by a few jackals. This is gonna be painful. There's a fox. Kill them all. This is very painful, but the good news is that I now have lots and lots of citation on me, so as you can see, my nutrition's almost at 1,000 here. That's the nice thing about killing all that stuff. Basically giving me lots of like, nutrition, which is now 954. I'm gonna rest up a little bit after that scuffle, so I can basically like, get a little bit of my like HP back. By the way, this guy's pretty slow, so I'm basically like, hitting him and moving back. Oh, here's how my hat basically works. So it's basically, revealed all the stuff around me here, so you basically have like all this information basically tell you like what the map tiles look like and all that stuff. By the way, this stuff is lit all the way up over here. I'll note that later on, like the dungeon, it'll like start to get darker and darker as you go down these corridors, and like you won't be able to see as far. And again, we're just gonna rest up. All right, here's a zombie. So yes, there's undead in this game. I know like if you have less weapons, you'll like have a higher chance of like hitting these guys if they're zombies, but for the most part, this is like just an easy kill for the most part. Reveal a little bit more because resting. All right, now we got 27 XP. That's good enough to move around a little bit. My ability to get injured is amazing, isn't it? Oh, there's a lord. Ooh, he dropped something useful. An ogre smasher. Let's get those things. An ogre smasher. The ogre smasher. It deals extra 224 acid damage, and it's a unique item. And I think this is probably going to be an axe, or it might be a hammer actually too. It's basically a high price, and if I wheel it, so now we're basically wheeling the ogre smasher. Now, note by the way, some weapons are basically two-handed, but this one isn't, so really nice weapon to find right away. I'll note that, by the way, I don't have any like hammer skill on my character, but I can actually get high hammer skill if I want to, so get more. Oh, there's a floating eye. Wow, that's a lot of damage to do. Alright, this thing here, you have to be very careful with because it can slow you. But we'll just kill it. Easy enough. Get that. Get that stuff. There's a stairway down again. Another fountain will basically void for now. There's a leprechaun. Note that this guy's sleeping. And you have to be very careful with leprechauns because they'll basically, steal it if you're not careful. And if you're not careful as well, they will teleport away from you. So he stole all my gold and ran away. Like a leprechaun, usually would. Luckily, he didn't teleport too far. Alright, so we just killed the leprechaun. I got my gold back. Get that scimitar. If you look at my character, by the way, you'll notice I now got a new skill over here. Hammer's unskilled. So basically we're gonna get like a little bit of hammer skills from like, you know, my Ogre Smasher. This is actually a really good start of a run for this character. I wonder how far we'll basically go. I actually didn't really plan to go so far with this character, but I'm glad how far we are going right now. And as you can see, I'm getting eaten alive here by a little bat. Now, I missed that guy a whole lot just because of the simple reason that I'm not very trained with like hammers yet, so we basically missed a whole lot as a result. Okay, let's just heal up a little bit. Okay, that's good enough. Alright, I drank it. No effect again, that's fine. Doesn't have to always have an effect on it. And what do I see here? Alright, got a couple of things here. Alright, these are sewer rats. They're teeny, but, you know, whatever. And I'm someone with skill with hammers. So yes, as like you use your skills, you basically get like better at them. So this is now basic. I now have basic hammers, basic maces, basic stuff all around. There's a knife. There is a Roth. These guys basically have lots of attacks on them, but they're good for food. And there's a gnome zombie. Ugh. It'll follow players up and down stairs. And yeah, stair dancing is a thing in this game, but some enemies do have the ability to like counteract it a little bit. There's an iguana. There's a cave spider. Very small, but very nuisancey as well. Nice little bit of information revealed right there. Now, note by the way that I'm sort of like picking up everything here. It's probably not advisable to pick up everything on your like, you know, your adventures in here because there is like, you know, basically food will cost like a lot, right? To like, you know, to eat and stuff. Like there is like food rations, but it basically like, you know, these are like, you know, very finite, these like food rations, and so it's like corpses are like enemies. Eventually stuff will stop respawning, so it doesn't really like, you know, benefit me to run up and down stairs a lot too much, unless like I need like get HP or something like that. Ooh, clear potion. Now this guy's got a clear potion, so that means that he's got possibly some more, like, you know, holy water or something like that. Who knows? Finding holy water is really great in Bio in this game. By the way, you stop. There's a cave spider hiding under gold. So yeah, sometimes enemies will be hiding under enemies, you know, enemies will be hiding like under objects like this. So gotta be careful of that. But whatever. Eat him. Pick those things up. Found a shivering cloak there. That's cool. We're finding lots of scrolls again, which is nice. I can use those to like, you know, get information about like, you know, scrolls, I guess. Let's go this way. You know, I think I'm going to put in this mace just for a little bit so I can get like, you know, my mace skill up a little bit. Oh, I'm unable to take off the Ogre Smasher. It's cursed. That's good to know. I got a cursed Ogre Smasher. By the way, here's a gas for these guys are very, like, you know, careful. These things have a habit of exploding. Yeah, these guys are very dangerous. And here's where you want to like use like knives or something to throw at them. So basically, that's how you can deal with gas for easily enough. Just throw something at it from a distance. And there we go. All right, so that's basically all the information I have for this area right here. We still have a little bit of weight to like pick up stuff, so we'll just keep going. I think there is a Gari Naga Hashling. Now this corpse here, if I eat this Gari Naga Hashling corpse, I'll basically get plus 10 poison resistance. So something about like the stuff you can basically eat in this game, it can actually give you like, you know, like boost to like your resistances and stuff if you eat them. So we just got a boost to our poison resistance eating that like Gari Naga, which is nice. Now here's the Norwich Mines. There is like alternate like areas in this game where you can like, you know, get like, you know, more more stuff. And oh boy, that the like, you know, layout's like changed from like, you know, the one that we had before, which is nice. Eat the gnome. By the way, I'm completely stuffed. If you go over your nutrition, as you can see, like you basically can't eat past like, you know, 1,000, so I can't eat anything more for now. There's another gas fort. Basically, walk over to these things and like hit them. Watch my HP go from 58 to 43. And these things can make a lot of bangs, so basically wake up stuff around as well. Nasty little things. By the way, these guys can throw stuff at you. Gotta be very careful of that. We'll pick all this stuff up. I wasn't actually expecting to go this long with the character. Usually you die sometimes very abruptly in this game, but I guess that shows how like, you know, much more skilled in this game I've basically gone. It didn't used to always be the skill of this game. I'd be dying like left and right just for on the first few floors, but this is cool. I'm going somewhere. Okay, we got some blindness and levitation. I'm not by with levitation. This thing's more or less useful for like causing you to like, you know, lift stuff. So if you're having problems with like carrying stuff, this thing will help you like carry it a lot faster, or not faster, but for longer distances if like, you know, you have to get upstairs and stuff. And you know what? Let's actually, ooh, this thing might be cursed or it might be blessed. And I know that because of the simple fact that, like, you know, these things are like separated. Basically, it'll separate like cursed and uncursed like scrolls like that sometimes. And we'll just hold off and use it just for now, just in case it's blessed or not. Kill him. Another level, I'll take that. Now, I believe there is like a maximum level in like the Google Play version for this game. I'm not sure if it's the same for the PC though. There's a Spire Potion. Yeah, I really wish this would go with my mouse, but whatever. Now I got basically two of the same scrolls. I'm wondering if that's cursed then, for, you know, simple reason. There's destroy armor, by the way. I'll note that like some items in this game, they can be useful for like getting rid of cursed items. So if I was to use this on like the you know, cursed item, this would automatically destroy it, so you take it off. And there's a built-in spellbook, so you can sell us in there spellbook. If I read this, I learned a magic missile spell. So discoveries, don't really care about that stuff. Magic missile, costs 10 AP, basically shoots the magic missile in direction, deals damage based on experience level. So cool thing is cool. And let's just keep going for now. If I get to like the end of like, you know, these I will, which would be cool. Uh-oh, now this guys can't pick up stuff if you're not careful. So they're basically picking up stuff, as you can see, like this guy picked up the high boots. He's now got high boots on him. This guy picked up that scroll. The yellow scroll, I have no idea what it does. Basically have to get back from him before they use it on me. Pick that all up. Kill it all! I guess he didn't get stuck in that web, that guy over there, but whatever. Cowboy boots! Everyone loves cowboy boots. Okay, nothing over here. And there's a yellow light. Explodes in a blind flash of light. Kind of like that. I'm temporarily blinded. Now we're being chased by something that's basically attacking me here in like the darkness. It couldn't follow me up the stairs though, so that's cool. I guess at this point, let's actually like use one of these scrolls to like, you know, identify stuff. Let's go with like this one here because this is probably cursed. Nope, that's not cursed. All right, let's go see what the potions we got down here are. So we got ourselves a potion of water again because we love our potions of water. Yeah, those are cursed identified scrolls. So these basically are cursed. They're not going to help me at all. They're just going to like identify themselves. So I'm not going to worry about them at all. But I can use this to like, you know, look at the stuff over here. So we can look at like, you know, the Spire Potion. Something hitting me. Apparently right there was, but whatever, is now dead. Yeah, you'll be attacked and like you can't see what's going around your character when you're blind like this. Whoops, I didn't mean to go back down here. There's an enemy over there of some sort. Well, since I'm blind, I might as well head over to like the merchant will basically saw us. I guess got hit by another blind flash, I think, but whatever. Now, no, boy, there is like another dungeon stair down here to like, you know, go down to like another level, but whatever. We're basically just gonna head back up to like dungeon level 2 to solve some stuff. Whoop, we're being attacked by this thing here. Now this corpse here, by the way, you notice I have 10% poison resistance right now? If I eat this red Naka hatchling corpse, I gain myself some poison resistance. So more stuff for me. Another bat. We'll just eat him. Let's go over to that thing there. So now I got basically some blessed stuff and cursed stuff ID'd. Apparently that's cursed too. But yeah, it's not usually a good idea to like, you know, carry stuff back to like stores unless you have like a lot of it, or if you're really killing like your like, you know, stuff, but whatever. Let's just sell that. Sell this. These other stuff are worth keeping, so keep them around for now. Yeah, these things are cursed, so we can sell them for a little bit of money, but they're not too useful to me. So get rid of those. We don't want cursed fire scrolls. These are really bad because they'll very, very much hurt you. Get rid of that. There's a cursed lime green scroll. Never want to use cursed scrolls because it's very possible it could be a cursed monster scroll or something like that, which would be very bad. We're just going to sell that, I think. Actually, you know what? Let's just hold on to it for now. And destroy armor could be useful for getting with cursed stuff if I need to, I guess. Or actually, you know what? We'll get rid of it because I've got to remove curse, so I don't really need it. Get rid of that. I'll note that if I look at my money at this point, we all got like almost up to 1,000 gold. You can very easily get your gold up by a lot in this game. And we're about to go over 1,000, I think. Set rid of some of this cursed stuff. Don't really need to have all these cursed daggers and stuff. I want to keep some daggers for like throwing out stuff, but for the most part, we can afford to get rid of some of these, like, you know, daggers. Because I do like, a lot of these like things, like, you know, these all like have like little weights to them and stuff, so they will like, you know, overwhelm you at some point if you're not careful. Get rid of that. Let's keep the knife. We'll keep. There's 1,000 gold. We'll keep the rest of this stuff, I think. And then over here we'll get rid of, like, you know, the cloak. Yeah, we'll get rid of that cloak. It might not be cursed, but, you know, whatever. This one might be useful, though. This one's got armor class of 1, and it's got displacement. So this basically causes enemies to misdirect my location, which is very useful. We can sell this for a bit of money as a result. Those give me a little bit of extra armor, so why not? We'll put them on. We're just going to sell the rest of these dwarves' cloaks. I don't have any footwear on, so... Oops, didn't mean to do that. Let's put this one on. Alright, so we gotta sell a bunch of like high boots and cowboy boots. They don't really have any real benefit to them. The high boots have a little bit of benefit, but whatever, we're just gonna sell this stuff, I think. And you know what? Let's just do a little bit more quaff ID and stuff like that. Let's just quaff this. That made me dizzy, so basically that confused me for a little bit. I could try reading these scrolls, by the way, if I want to, while I'm confused, but something I know, by the way, if you're confused and try reading scrolls, it usually has very unexpected effects. So you want to avoid that. Let's just look at some of these other scrolls here. Let's read this scroll. That was a teleport scroll. That basically teleported me over here. That one gave me enchantments, so that basically boosted up my gloves a little bit, which is nice. And this one does... Okay, there's the summon monster scroll. So basically, the yellow scrolls will summon monsters, and we just summon up a couple of lords to fight me here, which is now dead. You want to be very careful with monster scrolls because it is possible to summon like enemies that could like overwhelm you. So that'd be bad. What does this do? I wonder. You're surrounded by darkness. I'm not sure I wanted to do that, but whatever. Maybe it's just like, you know. I think that was a cursed light scroll that one is read, so basically we just, you know, made darken the area around it ourselves right there for a moment. It's nothing too major. And another iguana. We'll just kill that guy. By the way, I just like to use your weapons to basically identify him here, so this thing's not a -2 Ogre Smasher. So it's basically got, this Ogre Smasher's basically got -2 on it, but for the most part it's pretty damn powerful what it does, so I'm happy about whatever it does. I mean, basically I'm getting up some hammer skill here, where I'll basically skill that, as you can see. It hits like a truck. By the way, I'm a standard tank melee fire is what my character is, what I'm all about. Now, we went over here, I think, so let's go back here. There's a blue jelly. Just instantly kill that. Let's go over here. Now, the reason I'm trying to go down to like the bottom of the mine is so you can see a special type of enemy, because I gotta show you stuff. And all right, so this thing here. This is a soldier ant. Basically, it's got like, you know, high damage to it, so gotta be very careful of that. We'll just basically eat it. I got myself some poison resistance for killing it, but I got poison as a result. So yeah, basically you have to be careful what you eat, because, you know, sometimes you get bad effects. This thing poisoned me and reduced my strength for a little bit, so we now got a little bit of strength as a result. There is ways to cure stat loss and stuff, but you know, you want to be like careful regardless. There's a spiky cloak, and now I can go down here. I can show you off what this is all about. Once you get to level 4 of the Gnomish Mines, you have to be very careful, I think. Or not. Maybe not. That's a coyote, by the way. We'll pick that stuff up. And no boy, that's a gnome zombie corpse, so I could eat the gnome zombie, but obviously that's bad to do, so never eat zombies. We'll eat that guy though. He's got a leather cloak apparently. There's some scale mail. That guy threw something at me. We're just gonna kill it all. Move on here, please. Alright, that's basically it for here. We got ourselves our first wand. Wands are basically useful because they can use to cast spells. So let's see what this one does for me. A light fill surrounds you. This basically is a light wand. This will basically light up my surrounds, make them a little bit brighter so I can see around myself in darker settings, but for now it's just a whatever type of wand. It's okay. It won't hurt me to have it around, so cool, I guess. Apparently get quick champions for free on Steam. You probably won't be seeing it, it'll be a few weeks down the road, but whatever. You know, I never actually got this dagger. Daggers. Pick those up. So yeah, sometimes risk is greater than reward, and it's better to go back and find another way forward. So basically we're in the dragon's lair. That's what's at the bottom of like the gnomish mines. And there's a dragon. Green dragon. It's got basically high damage. It follows the players up and down stairs. It's huge. It's got magic resistance. Gives me lots of experience for killing it, but it'll probably kill me before I get a chance. We're not going to fight it, but you get the idea basically that, you know, stuff to watch out for. I'll take that experience level 8. I'll note that in the Google version, there's like a maximum amount of levels you can actually go down, but I guess not in this one here. Guess you can go down as many levels as you want to in like the Microsoft version for free. Alright, so let's go down to over here then. This will basically take me down to, oh, by the way, it's got negative wisdom. So, feel foolish, you haven't been paying attention. Yes, you can actually get like negative stats every so often, so you have to watch out for that. And there is a raven. I don't like that blind for d6 turns, that's very bad. There's a fire ant. That don't look too friendly. I resisted that, that's good, but I'm losing lots of HP here. Alright, well, I died at level 7. Killed by a fire ant, not so fast. Apparently I was not so fast. When you basically die, you can check your items to see what you basically had, so there's like all our items that we basically had. We have apparently a cloak of protection here. -2 Ogre's cloak, other stuff. My wand of light had 13 charges on it. My Ogre Smasher was apparently rust-proof, so this thing could actually like hit enemies that would cause it to degrade if it rusted, but whatever. So that's basically Dungeons of Slyn. It's probably the best game I've basically found on Google Play Store. I recommend buying it if you are looking for a good role maybe to play, because I found it pretty damn fun to play. Well, whatever. I guess we're basically done. There's all the monsters I basically killed. Quite a good set. 103, not too bad. I got 7,533 score. That's not my highest, but it's a pretty good score to get, I guess, for showing off the game. And that's basically Dungeons of Slyn. Hope you enjoyed this quick playthrough. Only took an hour, and take care.